AGTEK Tech Tip: Cut Fill Lines. In this video, we will demonstrate the use of cut fill lines. On some projects, it may be necessary to process the cut fill or stripping volumes based on the various depths of cuts and fills. For example, it may be required to only strip cut areas and fill areas that have less than 5 feet of fill. To determine these limits, click the Plan View mode. Select the Utility menu and select Cut Fill Lines. And the Cut Fill Lines window will display. Check User Defined. Enter 5 for the transition and click OK. And the program will generate the lines in the Cut Fill Lines layer. You may now use these lines when entering the stripping areas. First, enter a stripping region for the entire site to pick up all the cut areas. And next, enter a stripping area with a depth of 0 and snap to the cut fill lines. This will eliminate the stripping in the deeper fill areas. Cut fill lines may also be used when accounting for select backfill in certain cut areas. For example, it may be required to over-excavate the building area that has less than 4 feet of cut for removal of unsuitable material. In Plan View mode, select Utility, Cut Fill Lines. Check User Defined and enter -4 for the transition. Click OK. The lines will be generated in the Cut Fill Lines layer as before. You may use these lines as needed to generate the additional excavation. Cut fill lines may also be used in the field with AGTEK's mobile apps to mark the transition from cut to fill in the field. Generate the cut fill lines as before. The cut boundary will be generated at 1/10 of a foot of cut. You may check User Defined and keep the transition at 0. The cut fill lines will be generated at the transition from cut to fill. When exporting the file to SmartPlan or SmartDirt, make sure to check Cut Fill Lines. These lines may be used to mark the 0 line on the job site.